Office Space proves Gen X believed in quiet quitting too. It was called mailing it in. I don't want to hear any Gen Xer talk about millennials or Gen Z quiet quitting, when they 100% did the same thing. They just called it mailing it in, and the movie Office Space is a commentary on this. Quiet quitting isn't a thing. It's called you get what you pay for. I am a 57-year-old Gen Xer. I have been quiet quitting my entire working career with the exception of the 4 years I served in the Navy from 1822. Life is short. Nobody ever laid on their deathbed wishing to have worked harder for someone else to gain wealth. Enjoy your life. Most people do not get to work in their passion. So it is just a means to an end. Treat it as such. Boomers called it mailing it in, because mail was still a thing. Gen X called it phoning it in. I mean, one of Gen X's defining moments in pop culture was a movie called Slacker. Never, ever lump Generation X in with the boomers. We never ran the system and we never will. It shouldn't be a generation war. It's a class war. And we're losing. Rich folks own the media companies. And the media companies are trying to make it happen like fetch. Let's not get lost. Gen Xers were the first general to get screwed by boomers. In the 90s, the term Gen X was synonymous with being a posse. When we were kids, they had us raise ourselves, and when we came of age, they undermined, gaslit, and swindled us. Also, we had phones. Lol. Gen X practically invented the slacker. We have multiple movies on the topic. Any Gen Xer who uses quiet quitting non-ironically is a traitor to the general and must surrender their bathrobe, rug, and white Russian. I watched my dad go into work sick and go above and beyond without anything in return his entire career with Ford Motor Co. He worked 80-plus hour weeks for years and never took vacations. When he died at the age of 54, I decided right then and there that I will never give my life away for a job. Gen Xer here who was told by a boomer coworker, while working on a construction job in college, "Slow down. Son, we're gettin' paid by the hour. So stop working yourself out of a job." The irony is, of course, that boomer critics of quiet quitting had jobs that ended when the whistle blew at end of shift. They weren't going above and beyond to pick up extra work, because that wasn't even an option. Just like the intro to the Flintstones cartoon. 5 o'clock rolled around and you grabbed your lunchbox and headed home. It wasn't until the 80s that overwork became a goal in and of itself. A competition to see who was hungrier for success. Who was putting in the 100-hour weeks. Who had the first cell phones, so they were always chasing that deal. We usually used phoning it in, but yeah. I like acting your wage better. I have been working an office job for all my adult life, 17 years with the same company, and I have mastered the art of looking busy all day while getting the bare minimum done. Who are the Gen Xers complaining about this? We're the poster children for apathy. I do not know a single General Xer who gives a damn about people only doing what they get paid for. Anybody here ever read Generation X? Tales for an Accelerated Culture? Which coined the term Generation X? Most of the book is a group of people hanging out in the desert bemoaning the state of their McJobs, in soul-crushing cubicles they called veal-fattening pens, and questioning what the point is of such careers. All this talk of people finally realizing how screwed workers are today is merely accelerating now. But it started quite a long time ago. Certainly was a definitional aspect of Generation X. Quiet quitting isn't even mailing it though. It's literally just working. Fulfilling your contractual obligations and job duties. Not going above and beyond. Just like they don't go above and beyond to take care of their employees. Nothing about this inherently implies mailing it in or not doing work well while you're at work. During working hours. Doing tasks that are part of your job and what you're paid to do. Gen X been phoning it in the whole time, yo. Gen X are here and I can confirm. I generally like my job, my boss, my clients, etc. But that's not my life. I have certainly gone above and beyond when it was really needed. And I still will. I refuse to do extra on normal days when there are no real emergencies. I much prefer to spend my time with my husband, dogs, and friends doing things we all enjoy doing. Office Space still slaps. A classic that remains relatable. I usually come in about 15 minutes late. I use the side door so Lumberg doesn't see me. Then I just sorta space out for an hour.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.